Hello everyone, my name is Cora. Welcome back to my channel, Pampered Pages, and welcome to the mid-year book freakout tag. Question number 1 is, what is the best book you have read so far in 2024? Now, I have favorite books within genres that I have read this year. However, overall, I have to go with The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. This will come as no surprise if you've watched any of my latest videos. I just feel like Evie Woods concocted the perfect brew of elements. It was a very unexpected yet welcomed surprise, and I just can't stop thinking about it. Question number 2, what is the best sequel you have read so far in 2024? Now, I've read some pretty exhilarating sequels, I think, this year. However, one that immediately comes to mind is Daisy Haites by Jessa Hastings. This is the second book in the Magnolia Parks universe, and I just really loved how Jessa Hastings introduced Daisy's character into the MPU. Currently, I think this may be my favorite book in the series, although books 3 and 4 were really good. I just loved this book, not only in terms of sequels, but just within the series overall. Another sequel that I have to mention is House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. This is the second book in the Crescent City series, and it took me a while to fully commit to, but once I did, my eyes were glued, pages were turning, my mind was blown. It was worth all 801 pages. Question number 3, what is a new release you haven't read yet but want to? For this question, I have selected Just for the Summer by Ali Jimenez. This book has been on my radar for a while, since it came out basically, and after stumbling across Ali Jimenez on TikTok and just reading some of the comments people left regarding how much they enjoyed this book, I knew I had to give it a go, give it a read. According to Ali Jimenez, you can read this as a standalone. However, if you want the most optimal experience regarding Easter eggs and character appearances, she does recommend reading Part of Your World and Yours Truly beforehand. Question number 4, what is your most anticipated release for the second half of the year? Do not quote me on any of this, I think, but I have seen, potentially, we may get the next Daisy Haites book in the MPU this year. Again, do not quote me on that. I've scoured Jessa Hastings' MPU Instagram, and I believe there are set to be 4 books for Daisy's character. So far, we have 2. And in her FAQs, she does mention that there are set to be 7 books for the Magnolia Parks universe. So we'll just have to see. Again, do not quote me on this, but if any announcements are made regarding another Daisy Haites book, that will be the one that I am most excited for. Question number 5, what was your biggest surprise? One book that has surprised me this year was One Italian Summer by Rebecca Serle. Rebecca Serle just did an amazing job transporting me to a place so vividly and beautifully with her writing. One Italian Summer just basically heightened my dream to explore and travel the Amalfi Coast, so I'm going to have to go with One Italian Summer. Question number 6, any favorite new authors, debut or new to you? I have multiple new to me authors that I'm eager to read more from, but in conjunction with the last question, I have to go with Rebecca Serle. I really liked her writing style in One Italian Summer, and I've taken a gander at some of her other publications, and In 5 Years and Expiration Dates both sound really good. I also, just while I'm on the topic, have to mention Evie Woods, Danielle Jensen, and Ali Hazelwood. Question number 7, newest fictional crush. I have 3. The first is Hunt from the Crescent City series. Honorable mention to Rune. Up next, we have Bjorn from A Fate Inked in Blood. And then finally, Julian Haites from the MPU. He is Daisy Haites' older brother. All 3, I feel like, have that protective bodyguard broody thing going on, but probably are like low-key teddy bears, especially Hunt and Julian. I feel like Bjorn's character still has some fleshing out to do, but yeah, those are my 3 bookish crushes. Question number 8 is your newest favorite character, and for that, I have to go with my girl Daisy from the MPU. Maybe this is my favorite book in the series because I keep returning to it, but I just really love learning about Daisy's character. She has such a complicated and extravagant life, and I've really enjoyed reading about how she navigates between the two. I'm just really rooting for her, and I cannot wait to see how her story unfolds. I think I'm on the right question number, but if I've messed up somewhere along the way, oh well. Question number 9, what is a book that made you cry? I think I've cried reading every single book that I have read this year, but Some of my most intense cry sessions have stemmed from The Night Ship by Just Kid, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas, and finally, The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. It does not take much to make me cry, but after reading those 3 books, my eyeballs needed a set of wipers. Question number 10, what was a book that made you happy? This is easy. Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I read this book during a personal rough patch, and it just provided all of the vibes, all of the droids that I was looking for. I loved the banter, I loved the romance, I loved it all, and I can't wait to read more from Ali Hazelwood the second half of this year. Question number 11 is, what is the most beautiful book you have bought this year or received? Immediately, I thought of 5 Broken Blades by May Corland. Just look at it.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it!
Not only is this book very pretty in my opinion, but it also sounds amazing as well. I feel like this is going to be a fun fall fantasy read. If not fall, then definitely this winter. And question number 12, what books do you need to read before the end of the year? I would love to read a lot of books before the end of the year, and that list just keeps on growing. I've also been on a personal mission this year to tackle my TBR shelves. I've been pretty successful, but I keep adding to them. I've also been wanting to revisit some old favorites. So we shall see. C'est la vie. Whatever I get to, and whatever I don't, there's always next year. That wraps up my mid-year book freakout tag. I went back through my very old videos, and I don't think I've ever done this tag before, so it's been fun. Let me know in the comments below what you're most excited to read the second half of 2024. Wild times. I cannot believe we are already here. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you soonish.